A note on city slickers. This is not an extraordinary comedy. I must say that up front. In my book, it's only 5, 6 out of 10, and I don't see why it got the appreciation and the acclaim it did. Um, I've seen some of it. I don't think I could resist to the end years ago, but recently looking for important, relevant lists, I stumbled upon the BBC Top 100 comedies, presumably made with critics from, I'm saying, 100 countries to 160 critics. So interesting. But then, alas, what I don't find on the AFI Top 100 comedies list and the New York Times Top 1000 best movies ever made, I find here this one, City Slickers, and I'm disappointed. Let's put it this way and stop moaning because they didn't drag me, they didn't torture me to see this, and maybe there's some value in it. There's Billy Crystal as Mitch Robbins, Jack Palance, who was awarded with the Academy Award. Again, really? As Curly, for a supporting role, indeed. Phil and Ed are friends, and they just go from the city to the Wild West and ride with cattle. That's basically the idea, with some fun. They stumble, they fall, there's valor, there's bravery, there's let's have the poor cattle, let's save the calf. I don't think they become vegetarian though, so it's a bit mixed, even if Mitch does take the calf as a pet for a while and then he will give it to a farm. So that animal in particular is saved. As for the rest, I think they will continue to eat hamburgers. But there is something, there are some revelations, epiphany, what's the meaning of life. He learns from Curly, it's this, and each one has to find it. But some propositions are just preposterous. Even if um, I may be saying this in a biased way. I mean, that's definite. I'm not. I mean, I'm not objective. I've been through something like an adventure. Spoiler alert: this is the end of my review. I mean, I just say. I just think that even if there is something in there, it's not enough. That's my personal point. And from here on, I'm just getting off subject. So you can switch on, switch off, move the channel, change the channel, if you were to begin with on this one. I'm just saying that on a personal note, this reminded me of my own wild adventure. For 3 years, I decided to forget the urban life and become a country mouse. And with all the exhilaration, enthusiasm, it's scintillating. I had a house right there on the edge of the forest in the center of this country, and I could see the mountain, the sun rising. That was some majestic effect. But then, apart from this, which was gorgeous, uh, mystifying, mesmerizing, there is though the fact that it's hard to adapt. I mean, country mice are different, and I didn't find my Curly. I found people who were obnoxious. They had music. I mean, which we cannot call music. It's gata. It's really noise and abusive. I'll stop here. Vou fazer a support.